Throwback gang, welcome back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen where we beat up on Renala and got ourselves the second great rune, the great rune of rebirth. Now, essentially speaking, we can proceed on to We can proceed on to the royal capital, go to the foot of the earth tree and seek audience to try and become the Elden Lord at just the way we are right now. We can't do that, but I personally don't think we should, because if we do that, it's not impossible for us to finish the game right now, but it's gonna be way too hard for no good reason, and plus we're gonna be missing so much content if we decide to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep on trying to grind out some more content, as that's even more fun than trying to move about and run towards places when you're grossly under-leveled. Anyway, so we shall be moving on through this region. I had picked up this craze like 3 episodes ago, I think, and now I shall be knocking this place out. Basically speaking, I shall be finishing off Liania, the remaining parts, because as you guys might have, the keen-eyed of you might have noticed, I've not gone through every single part of Liania. Anyway, everywhere we are going right now, we shall be using the golden halberd, and the golden halberd is gonna be so clutch, so OP, so amazing, especially in this region. So it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna run here, pick up this smithing 4, and I shall look at the critical attack of the golden halberd. Mind you, when we were doing the critical attack with the Bloodhound's Fang, it wasn't doing such things. So yeah, we really have a beautiful weapon. You can see why I was waiting ever so patiently to get my hands on it and start using it as soon as possible. And that's attack you just saw, that's a jumping heavy attack, and it swings to the side, which makes it even better. And as you guys can see, I am literally taking down every single one of these dudes like it's nothing. Anyway, we get some cookeries for our trouble. We get another smithing stone 3. Oh god, I've stepped in some poison traps, but that's okay. We shall be getting rid of that poison status effect pretty easily, if I do say so myself. We shall be taking this lift. Okay, there's one more. Just take care of them, and then we shall be taking this lift to the upper level. So I'm gonna see if I can craft more of these policies. Looks like I can't. It's fine. We're just gonna use it, clear off the poison status effect, and then we're gonna climb up. Yeah. Right, so our elevator has arrived, and so we shall be running through these tunnels, and then I love doing this. I love doing the critical attack because it's insane that I now have a weapon that kills the enemy on the critical attack. I mean, even on the heavy attack, it still kills them, which is insane. Anyway, this guy has his fire throwing lantern. You just, step back from the fire, let him finish, and then take him out. It's not that difficult to deal with him, essentially speaking. Another critical attack. Run up here, and then we're gonna take out the dudes that are seated right here. Now there are these tiny dudes. Get ourselves the runak as well. There are these tiny beastmen dudes who are just right here, trying to throw this stuff at us, basically obscure our vision. Or at least I think that's what they're trying to do. I'm not so sure what that fog smoke thing that they're throwing does, to be honest. Right, we're gonna take this thing out, gonna do a heavy attack, and then we're gonna roll back. It gives us a somber smithing stone 4, which is gonna be so good, especially when we try to upgrade more of our weapons. So I'm just gonna do our golden vow, increase our charge power, and now we are in the ruin strewn precipice. So we're gonna get some soft cotton for our troubles, and then we're gonna take this site of grace, and I'm gonna sit a bit to see where I'm at on my stuff. So we have more spells that we can take. As you guys can see, I have a lot of spells, but most of them I can't use them because I do not have enough faith nor intelligence to do so, which is a real shame, but it's fine. Eventually we shall load up on these things. There are some magical spells that I really wish I had the intelligence to do because they are fantastic. I remember in my other build I kept using them all the time because of how much utility you get from using them. But anyway, this is one of the advantages of this hellbird is the reach it has. Like, I'll simply be swinging and it will be taking out the bats in the air like it's nothing. It's gonna be fun. And we're just gonna run and jump. Then I'm gonna pick up another somber smithing stone 4, and then we're gonna take out some of these miners. Okay, I don't think I can take him out from I don't think I was gonna be able to get a critical hit on him, so a charged heavy attack again always suffices. Gonna activate our golden vow once more, and then I'm just gonna come here, take down these parts, pick up the golden rune 4. There's a bat over here, but as you guys can see, this is what I mean, like the reach is insane. That overhead swing just gives you so much. Alright, so that's the other route we would have come through if we did not jump down to get the somber smithing stone 4. So I'm gonna move up here, just checking if there's anything else that I need to find. I don't think so, so we're just gonna climb up the ladder. Yeah, there's nothing else to do, so we just need to figure out. No, actually, yeah, there's this path. Never mind. So I'm gonna go jump to the other side, just like our phantom friend has just done, and then I'm gonna not jump to where he goes, but instead we're gonna go to the opposite side. I'm gonna pick up another somber smithing stone 3, and then shall run back across, jump. Okay, that did not work, but it's fine. Now you guys can hear some singing in the background. You guys have heard my voice long enough to know I cannot sing with such melody. So what you hear singing are the matriarchs of the bats. So far we've been seeing regular vampire bats, but these vampire bats have their mom as well, and their moms can sing. Dude is using a bow. Anyway, the thing you see there seated like a monk, that's the matriarch mother bat. And the babies have seen me attacking their mom and they are not happy about it, which is quite understandable. Nobody would be happy to see their mom getting attacked. Right, take care of those bats. We're gonna pick up the smithing stone 4, another smithing stone 4. Get ourselves a golden rune 6, and then from here I'm gonna recharge my health. Yeah, that should be good enough, and then we shall do some more ladder climbing. Or yeah, we're gonna do some ladder climbing. For a moment there I was like, what the hell? But yeah, so we're gonna do this ladder climbing, move on up, and then we're gonna jump to the next pillar, because this pillar has another juicy upgrade material that you want. So jump, hold the sprint, run, and jump. So we go around, we pick this up. It's a golden rune 5, and then I'm gonna run and jump again, and then I'm gonna beat this guy up, beat these bats up. You can hear more singing here. There are more matriarchs around, so something to keep in mind as well. I'm gonna go here, pick up another somber smithing, not a somber, that's a regular smithing stone 4. And then we're gonna run and take this ladder up, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. This episode is actually gonna be fun, because once we are done with this mines, we shall be heading to the Carian Manor, where the royalty of Liania was supposed to be living, basically speaking, where Rani, Radan, Rykard and their mom should have been living. Anyway, gonna take out these land octopi. The real question is, how did they get up here? I guess we'll never know. Anyway, got my golden vow activated. I'm gonna make sure I do not get caught up in that, and then we're gonna do some heavy attacks. Right, and then a critical. Just pulverize this thing. Get the land octopus ovary, beat up the baby octopi as easy as you like, and then you're gonna pick up the smithing stone 3, and you're gonna get the carved sword, the serpent god's carved sword. Now I'm gonna go here, pick up some more upgrade material, smithing stone 4 that is, and then we shall be going back across. So we run across, we descend from the ladder, as easy as you like. Yeah, I'm gonna say so far so good. I think this is gonna be a good episode, to be honest. Anyway, finally gonna bring out my demi-human bros. Gonna put up my golden vow. It actually looks like I'm telling them to charge on forward as their commander. Gonna pick up that runic. Right, and there's the matriarch, but this time there are 2 of them, and they normally bring out a lot of poison mist, but as you guys remember, poison is really useless. The matriarch's attacks, though, not so useless. Anyway, it's time for me to save my bros. Okay, 1 down. Alright, we got her in the air. 2 down. Get ourselves a golden rune 6. Get a smithing stone 3. And then we activate this elevator. Nothing to worry about the poison status effect. We shall simply be resting at a site of grace, and then it shall be all gone. So I'm gonna just pick up this lost grace, and then we're gonna rest. It's gonna remove the status effect for the poison. Of course, you can hear the matriarch singing down there, but there's really no need for me to go back and deal with them. Now, we shall be fighting the boss of this area. So we shall be taking the great this great dude. Can barely read his name. But yeah, we shall be summoning him to help us during this fight. Is the great horned something. It gives us the casual greeting emote, and then we're gonna go through. So I'm gonna bring out Oleg for this fight. I think despite him falling to the crystalline, I think 2 episodes ago, I think he's gonna be good for this battle. So I'm gonna bring Oleg. We're gonna have the other dude also that we've summoned help us, and would you look at that, we shall be fighting another magma worm. Only this time we have a spacious room to do the battling from, and also this time I have the golden halberd, which is gonna deal a lot of charged heavy attacks on it to stun it quite easily. I'm about to be dunking on a lot of bosses with this halberd, I'm not even lying. So I'm jumping heavy attack, keep away from the magma. I'm trying to go for his head as per usual. Another jumping heavy attack slice. He's noticed me, so oh god. Yeah, that swipe would have been really dangerous without the bubble. So I'm gonna activate our golden vow. I have 2 heavy hitting guys fighting next to me, so I have Oleg and I have this other guy we've summoned as a cooperator. And as you guys can see, okay, I'm trying to go for the critical, it did not work. But yeah, as you guys can see, with the golden vow and you hit a charged heavy attack, it's just devastating. So I'm gonna activate the golden vow again, oh god. And yeah, Oleg's fight is done. So it's just me and dude. Now, something about NPC summons. If you summon an NPC into a fight to help you and they die, it has no effect on the story because they were a summon. You did not kill them in the real world. But if you do in the real world, yeah, it definitely has major repercussions to the completion of a questline or a story. Dude, stop walking on the lava. It's not recommended to do so when fighting a magma. Oh god, look at that juicy charged attack that we got off. Oh right, and there we go. I'm telling you, I love the golden halberd. Anyway, we've defeated magma worm makar. We get a dragon heart for our troubles, and we get his sword as well. Now we shall be taking this site of grace, and the route you see right ahead leads to the Altar's plateau. We shall not be taking, we shall be coming back here when we are ready to go to the Altar's plateau, but as of now there is nothing for us to do in the Altar's plateau. So as you guys can see, I am so close to a level, and I'm gonna be popping some golden runes to get those levels I need so that I can go to the Carian Manor without excess of runes. I don't like going to a new area with an excess of runes. It makes me feel really subconscious, like something might go wrong and then I might lose them, that sort of thing. Anyway, oh god, I still can't level up. Okay, let's just pop one more rune. Just pop one more and then it should be enough for us to level up. One more just to be safe. Alright, that should be more than enough. So let's add some more levels on the strength. So our strength will be at level 28. I'm rushing it to level 30 so that I can use the golden halberd at all times without having to worry about popping a rune arc every time. Right, so we are done with this part. We shall be going to the Carian Manor. There's this crate we picked up way before. So this is where we shall be beginning at this stage. and the Carian Manor is gonna have a lot of things for us to do. For one, another weapon which I want to use in my rotation is here, and that's the Sword of Night and Flame. It's gonna be a really good weapon to use, but as of now, the Golden Halberd is not gonna be good in this area. What's gonna be good in this area, however, is the Bloodhound's Fang, and not just the Bloodhound's Fang, but the Bloodhound's Fang embedded with fire. So I'm just gonna create some more fire grease as well, and I'm gonna create some fire pots as well, and I also have my blood flame as well. And yeah, let's get started at the Carian Manor. So I'm just gonna pop this, turn on my lantern, bring out my demi-human bros, and we shall start exploring the Carian Manor. Now, the enemies in here are kinda weak to fire. That's why the Bloodhound's Fang is important, and these are the enemies. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Hand? I think it's like a movie about a hand which had a mind of its own. Yeah, this is that sort of thing. So we shall be exploring this place. There are only two things that you come to the Carian Manor for, and beat that guy up, pick up that cookbook, and leave before our summons disappear. But yeah, the reason you come to the manor is for two things: one, the Sword of Night and Flame, and two, to meet with Rani. For I shall be speaking again. Rani is the daughter of Renala, and Renala is the demigod queen of the Carian royal family, who we beat in the previous episode. So Rani is her daughter, and still the same person who created that enchantment that allowed us to fight Renala in her battle form from back when she was a fearsome warrior. But I digress. So those are the only two reasons you normally come to the Carian Manor: to get the Sword of Night and Flame, and to meet up with Rani. We will be getting the Sword of Night and Flame, but we shall not be meeting up with Rani, because meeting up with Rani drastically changes the game, and I do not want that as of yet. We will though, but it's a few episodes away from reaching the point where we shall be meeting up with her. So the objective for coming in here, it's just gonna be opening that path for us to go meet up with her, and then leaving it at that. But most importantly, it's about getting the Sword of Night and Flame. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to jump down. Okay, here we are. Okay, that's a trap. Just stay away and nothing happens. It's like the easiest thing ever in the world. But yeah, more of these dudes, beat them up. They're gonna do the stop, drop and roll technique, and whenever they do the stop, drop and roll technique, it's your chance to beat them up. There's only one there's only one saving grace to this, is every time you kill them they leave a somber smithing stone 2 for you. So if you are ever short on the somber smithing stone 2s, it's like, beat them up. Now this thing is supposed to trick you to go into this place so that you can be grabbed by these things. As you guys can see, like their fingertips are sticking out of the ground. I'm trying to see if I can equip the pots and throw them to them, but they've decided to come out of the ground that they were hiding in, so might as well beat them up. But yeah, they are very weird enemies, to be honest. I wouldn't call them really terrifying or anything, but they're just weird. I'll tell you for a fact that whenever you're playing a game, you do not expect yourself to be fighting a decapitated a decapitated hand with like 8 digits on it, so but it's not something that it's gonna be like, whoa, I'm gonna be having nightmares for the rest of my life. I think that one even probably has 12, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm just trying to make my way around, see where I'm supposed to be going, taking out these things along the way as well. So now let's see. Okay, if I go in this direction, my summons disappear, so that's definitely the wrong direction. Alright, so let's go in this other direction, shall we? How is that I'm still alive? I apologize for this. My network connectivity is the worst today. Anyway, let's simply move down here. I'm gonna pick another golden rune 4. I actually wanna count the number of digits they have. This one I think has 10. But yeah, it's not the hardest thing in the world, especially if you have fire. It's like, I mean, they'll always be there attacking you, but it's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. Now this place, it's like an invasion of them, but again, we have fire on our side. It's not gonna be too hard to destroy them, as you guys can see. So I've taken out that one. I'm gonna imbue the fire, the blood flame on my blade once more. Heal up a bit. And then right, beat this guy up. Beat this other arm up. Like you can see, like just me and my normal demi-human bros are enough to handle these guys. Now I'm not saying that you should let them surround you and get the upper hand on you. You should always try to get the upper hand on them, but they're not the scariest thing to deal with in the world. As I get stuck on this fountain thing. Right, so I'm trying to figure out which direction we should take. I think that's where we probably came in from, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not actually. Never mind. So I'm just gonna run straight forward without stopping. Well, until my stamina stops me, I guess. We can bring out our summons here once more, but there's really no need to. I'm just gonna run forward, run up, and right here should be a site of grace, which is a good thing because it's gonna allow us time to recoup our flasks and recoup our grace, our health and FP and everything else. Right, so I'm gonna leave, but I have not really checked the room. Let me see if there's anything I've left. I mean, this is where we shall be going, but I'm gonna change back to my golden halberd, golden vow. And now let's see if there's anything I've left in this room. And once I confirm that there's nothing left, actually this is a church. Yeah, it is a church. Now at the altar had a regular smithing stone 4. Go figure. But yeah, now we're gonna just run. Some ghosts are gonna start appearing, the same, pretty much almost the same as the ones which we had in Redman, but they're not too big an issue for me anyway. Like, you can fight them, but it's pretty pointless. So I'm just gonna run through. We're gonna run through. I'm just gonna keep running through. Oh man, our stamina is almost down. Checking if there's anything in here. There's nothing. So we're gonna go through and run up all the way up, just ignoring the dudes. And then there is an elevator. Alright, and here we have another site of grace. So this is what I was coming for. So you're gonna pick up this site of grace, and then you're gonna simply teleport way back to the other site of grace that we picked up. And now I shall be going for the sword of night and flame. Now this sword is powerful and broken because, and it's also a legendary weapon, by the way, so getting it counts towards the platinum. But the reason it's broken is it shoots both fire and magic at the same time, and all we need to do at this point is to get our faith and intelligence to 24 for each, and we shall be able to use it. Right now my faith is at 16 and my int is at, no, my faith is at 17 or 16. I don't know, it's at one of those, and my intelligence is not that forward. Now right now I do have, what's it called, right now I do have the rune arc activated, so it's giving me boosted stats. I think that's another rune arc, by the way. I think my faith is at a 21 if I'm not wrong, and my intelligence is somewhere at a 20 or even a 21 itself. So we basically just need 4 more levels. So if I wanted to really force myself to use that weapon, I could place a talisman that increases faith stats specifically, which would let me achieve that threshold, and then I could wear a helmet. Like, you see, like right now I'm wearing the Confessor's hood, but if I do wear this is the Sword of Night and Flame, by the way, a legendary weapon. So if we do wear the hood of the Glintstone Sorcerers, it increases our intelligence. Like, there are some things which you can wear that just gives you intelligence boosts or boosts in stats that you need specifically, like equipping the Faith Talisman, equipping the helmet which the sorcerers use just increases your intelligence. So if I really wanted to force issues and use that weapon from the get-go, I could conjure up some weird looking armor. I could conjure up a weird looking armor set, and at the same time put some talismans which are not gonna help me aside from forcing me to get the stats that I need. It's allowed. I'm not gonna front, it's allowed to do so, but I don't really think I should do so. I'd rather simply upgrade the stats to where I require them to be, and then just leave. That's just me, but you can't force things. It's allowed. So I'm gonna be sorting out my chest so that I can have only the weapons that I use religiously in my Carian, basically speaking, so that it can be easier for me to get to them whenever I need them. I'm gonna leave the Sword of Night and Flame there as well, so that I can also eventually use it. I'm also gonna remove some of these bows, leave the great bow that we got from the Fringe Folk Hero's grave, I believe, when we destroyed the chariot. And then I'm gonna remove all this other stuff, and then those are the only things that I'm gonna be carrying on, so that it can be easier for me to get to anything that I want. As you guys can see, now I'm unable to use it, but look at it. It looks like a very small sword, but it's pretty cool. And now when I'm doing this, it's supposed to be shooting some magic. It's supposed to be shooting the same magic that Renala was shooting at us in the previous episode, which is insane. So I shall be getting those stats up, but this is another sword that we shall be using a lot on this playthrough. So I said that there are 5 weapons in a rotation that I want to be using. We've already gotten the first 3: the Bloodhound's Fang, our Golden Halberd, and the Sword of Night and Flame. There are 2 more weapons left that I shall be using religiously as well in this rotation of weapons of choice. And unfortunately they are so far away. We are so far away from getting to any one of them that there is really no point in thinking about it. So I'm gonna jump here. We're gonna pick this up, and then I believe there should be an upgrade material underneath the stairs. I'm gonna check these stairs first. Nothing is available, so we're gonna go to the other side and check the stairs on the other side, just to see if there's something, if they are available. And yeah, it's a golden rune 3. So we're gonna run this side to make sure that there is nothing that we've missed, which seems to be the case. There is nothing that we've missed. And then we're gonna run and continue on through the Carian Manor. Now that we've gotten the Sword of Night and Flame, all that's left, to be honest, is for us to go and what's it called? It's for us to go and open up the path towards meeting Rani the Witch, or Luna Princess Rani. Alright, you guys know the drill. This is another abducted virgin. It seems to be asleep, so I'm just gonna wake it up and destroy it. No boy. These things can cause bleed damage real quick. Something that you should be really wary of. Nope. Oh man, I missed. That would have been our chance to take it out. Oh boy, it's gonna get us, yep. So funny thing about these abductor virgins. The abductor virgins are modeled after the lady of the Carian Manor, after the lady of the Volcano Manor, Lady Tanith. When we meet her, you shall see the resemblance between her appearance and the appearance of the abductor virgins. Anyway, that being said, we shall continue on moving forward. So we're gonna jump down, and then we're gonna go pick this up, Somber Smithing Stone 3, and then that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go back to the upper level Grace. Right, so now we're gonna be leaving through this door instead, and then we're gonna go pick up this golden seed. Now you don't have to fight these wolves, but if you decide to, just know they take a lot of damage. You can be seated here fighting them for days, but that one decided to fall off the cliff for us, so we take those. Personally speaking, I'm thinking I just ignore them and move on forward. Alright, I'm gonna pick that up. There is one hiding in here, and it's already seen us, so we'll just have to fight it. Right, and we're done. So now the only thing that's left for me to do is to proceed on forward as per usual, as per requirements. So I'm just gonna activate my golden vow once more, and now we are about to begin some fighting of some really annoying enemies. So just like the Academy of Rhea Lucaria, there are some sorcerers available in this region as well, but these dudes also have a troll with them, so I don't think there's a need for me to fight all of them at once. So I'm just gonna provoke them to come fight me one-on-one. And the good thing is they always take the bait. Alright, those ones have taken the bait. It's time to bring out the second one. No. Put that sword down. And then there's this third one. Just gonna have him take the bait as well. I actually tried blocking. Oh, not bad. Alright. And we're done. Now we're gonna activate our golden vow, and now this time we're gonna go take out the troll. Now you guys are about to see how insane this is, because you guys know the drill. You normally need 2 charged heavies to take this guy down and then do a critical, but I don't even bother on the critical at this stage because the golden halberd is just overpowered. And you guys are gonna see how overpowered it is again when I'm facing the Knight Riders. But then again, every weapon has its perks and it also has its shortcomings. Like in an area which has so many weapons, so many enemies coming at you at once, the Bloodhound's Fang is gonna be much better. But if you're going for just absolute demolition of a single target, the golden halberd is your friend. Alright, so we are basically done with that. So I shall be going back up, and then we shall be taking some of the pages that are around. I'm just gonna be going around these areas to see the amount of loot I can get, the upgrade material, that is. Sometimes I just call them loot. But once we are done, I shall be going on to see the pages and beating them up, and then continue exploring because we've not finished. But we're basically almost done with the Carian Manor, to be honest. The Carian Manor is even shorter than the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. That's evidenced by the fact that I'm actually doing it in one full episode after going up a tunnel to beat a magma home. That's how you already know that the Carian Manor is really, really short. The only problem is the real star of the area, who's Princess Rani. We are not gonna meet up with her, but yeah, she's around. So we are gonna go up, and then I'm gonna try sneak and take down this page without him noticing us. Alright, took him down, and then we have this one, and we missed, and another miss, but took that one down as well. So we're gonna keep on moving. Now this goes to the boss. That opening that you've seen there goes to the boss of the Carian Manor, but we don't want to do that as yet. There's one more thing we need to go get, and then we can leave. We can go fight the boss, and then finish off the Carian Manor. So we have to jump to the other side, so we go run, and got to be kidding me. Always a stupid way to die in this game. Okay. Bloody hell. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back to my pouch, remove this, and place the sacrificial twig once more, so that in case we die along the way, we do not lose those runes that we accrued over the time period we've played so far. Right, I'm gonna repeat what we did. We're just gonna bait them to come fight us one-on-one, and then we're gonna fight the troll again. Should be easy, and then we shall be back to where we were. So I'm just gonna bait them. You just hit them with one kukri, they come, we fight them one-on-one, as easy as you like. Alright, he actually took the bait even before I threw the kukri at him. Awesome. Just checking to see what my status is. I'm currently at a 28 on my strength, but I'm just gonna wing it with this because the strength requirements for it is a level 30. As you guys have known, I have been seeing that since the day I beat the tree sentinel, but still I'm just gonna wing it as it is. So we're just gonna go to the right again, this side, which has one page. Take him out. Well, we're gonna ignore the other pages, we're just gonna run through. There won't be a need for us to deal with them. So we're gonna run through, get back out, and I should have my runes over here. Fantastic. So let's not do any more dying, shall we? So I'm just gonna jump up, hold the sprint button, run and jump. Good. I'm simply just gonna start doing these safe jumps. So jump, hold the sprint button, run forward and jump. Excellent. And then we're gonna do this one more time, run forward and jump. Alright, and then we're gonna jump down, and here we have a lot of pot people, so it's time for us to fight the pot people. Now the pot people are a race of warrior jars, so they are actually fighters, and what they do is they take the remains of their fallen enemies and they consume them within themselves, and it's a ritual that is designed to make them stronger by absorbing all the fighting experience of whoever they absorbed. It's a weird ritual, but you know, it's a ritual nonetheless. Anyway, beat these spots up, beat these spots up. I'm simply beating them all up as much as I can. So this is all we're gonna be doing. We shall be taking out each and every one of these spots. Dude left a message, so we're gonna be dropping down from here, and there we go. Then I'm gonna be dropping down from here as well. Down we go, and yeah, we get more pots to obliterate from existence. So I'm gonna activate my golden vow once more, and then take those two out. Okay, we missed. If you guys remember Alexander, the other warrior jar who we are friends with, this is basically his race of people that I am massacring like there is no tomorrow. But you know, because it's not Alexander, it's fine. Take him out, take him out. Just gonna see if there's any more areas for me to descend to, and there is. So we're just gonna figure out how to get down there. Right from here, let's slide on down. I'm just gonna go see if there's anything else that I haven't. Alright, all the pots have been successfully obliterated, so we shall be moving on to pick up the last item in this region and then go face off against the boss of the area. So jump down and then we're gonna pick this up, and that's the last thing that was left for us to pick up. So we're gonna run back up once more, and this time we shall go fight off against the boss of the region, which should be fun. Alright, this wolf has seen me. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, so we're gonna be taking care of these guys once more. Alright, I'm gonna repeat this thing once more. You've seen me do it twice, I'm gonna do it the third time. Alright, and now we shall be fighting the boss of the region, the Royal Knight Loretta. It's basically a Crucible Knight but with magic. Not a Crucible Knight, I'm so obsessed with the Crucible Knight. It's basically a tree sentinel but who shoots magic. As you guys can clearly see. But anyway, me and my demi-human bros are gonna make light work of him. Extremely light work. So some more golden vow for us to use. I just need to get close by and make the shot. I need to get a charged heavy. There we go. And we are done. And we get Loretta's great bow, and that is an amazing enchantment. That's like an arrow that you can shoot from so far away. And in my other build as a caster, I kid you not, I used it from this point on to the end of the game. It was that good. Well, not to the end of the game, to where I stopped playing, but it was that good. And yeah, as you guys can see, I do not even have enough intelligence to use it. Like, it's really disappointing. But trust me, that arrow, that bow shot is really good. Anyway, we are now at the Three Sisters area. There's a dragon over here. You guys can see it at the corner of the screen. It was right there. We are not gonna go deal with it. It's guarding the way towards Princess Rani. But yeah, that dragon is simply guarding the way towards Rani's rise. Anyway, I'm gonna beat this thing up, and then I'm gonna jump down, and then we're gonna jump down, and then we're gonna jump down. Actually, not jump down, we're simply dropping down, and then finally drop down, and then drop down some more, and then you're gonna descend. No, actually, first you're gonna go to the roof and pick up some stupid things. You just know they put something stupid on the roof here. The old fang, sure. And then we are now simply gonna descend on down. And this is a place which we cannot fight, but it's fine. And then we're gonna look for a merchant. There should be a merchant right here. Alright, there he is.
Sorry, Your Worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carian royal family. I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls. Your Worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pidia a little something by way of compensation?
He sounds like he has a Jamaican voice. I don't know. But yeah, we can get celestial dew over here. We can buy some. And that's which you take to the Church of Vows and wash yourself so that you can be forgiven of your sins. I don't have any sins in this game anyway, so don't need it. We're gonna pick up the pot. We're gonna pick up that. We're gonna pick up that. And we're gonna pick up that as well. And sure, look at that map, sure. Right, now that we are done, we shall be going back to the Royal Grand's Grace. And now we shall be moving in the opposite direction. Last time out we went towards the left side. This time round we shall be going towards the right hand side. So we shall be moving in this direction. And basically speaking, we're going to be handling some few things. It's not gonna be so hard, but it's just a few small remaining items left for us to finish off this episode on. So just ignore everything on the road. It's pretty inconsequential, to be honest. I'm gonna beat that thing up. I'm gonna give us that spell. It's even gonna be better when I'm doing this against Night Riders. It's gonna be so fun. Right, so I'm just gonna rest at this grace to reset anything that was gonna attack us, and then from now I'm gonna pick up and we're gonna mark up the two areas which we shall be going. So we're gonna go to that place and then somewhere around there and somewhere around here, I guess. I shall be just moving around. Basically speaking, all I know is the first place which we are going is the most important place, and then from there it's just going directly south in one direction, and then we shall meet up with the rest of the things that I'm looking for. So At the very least, where we are going fast is the most important thing. So as you guys can see, this is an Evergel. It's the Royal Grave Evergel, and I don't know, I feel like I want to use the Bloodhound's Fang. And I don't have the Bloodhound's Fang. Okay, it's fine. When we get back to a site of grace, I shall add it to my rotation of weapons. But it's fine. Whatever it's inside here, we should be able to beat it with the golden halberd easily. Alright, who is in here? Onyx Lord. Oh, did you guys see that heavy charged attack? Oh no, you can't do anything. Okay, my stamina was out, but yeah, as I said, it's probably gonna be so easy. Anyway, we get the meteorite, and what the meteorite does is, it's actually a cool spell. I wonder if I have enough intelligence to do it. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and see. But yeah, that is one of the few things that we had left to do. Now there's only 2 more things for us to do, and then we are done with this episode before we start preparing for more adventures in the next one. Alright, so I'm just gonna move this way, and there are some wolves over there, but it's fine. As I said, you just gotta move in one direction, and we are gonna find out the other 2 things that we wanted. So right here, these are Albanorics. We're gonna pick up their ashes. Their summon ashes. Those are the Albanorics. And then you're gonna pick up the level tier and everything else that is there. Now that we're done, we shall be going to the wolves that we saw down here. They are essentially the last thing that we need to do. So I'm just gonna ring this up. I'm gonna activate my golden vow, and that's another red wolf of Radagon, but these are not normal wolves as well. These are actually really powerful wolves as well, so they're not to be taken lightly, along with the red wolf of Radagon. Now this other red wolf of Radagon will simply attack us in the same way the other one did, so it's something to be cautious of. And as you can see, he's still as spasmic as ever. Oh boy. Oh, thank God for the reach of the halberd. Anyway, it's time to take out these wolves, if I can actually reach it. Oh, finally. And there we go. And they were all guarding a golden rune 3, which is pretty insane. But yeah, that is pretty much every single thing that I wanted to do in this region. So from this point on, there is pretty much nothing else left for me to do, to be honest. Yeah, there's actually nothing else for me to do, to be honest. So what we shall be doing is we shall be leaving this area. The rest of the area that's around the Carian Manor belongs to, it has Rani, so, and we don't want to do that because it's gonna drastically change the game. You know, this entire area over here involves Rani, and if we go there, we will drastically change the game, and we don't want that. So we're gonna go to the Laricarian Eastern Gate, and I'm gonna end the episode here. As in the next episode, this is where we shall be picking it up from. So there is Bok. I'm actually gonna say hi to him.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before, and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Okay.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
Okay, so basically speaking, what Bok is telling us is he can alter our garments for us without us having to pay any amount of cash for it. So this is me altering my confessor attire, as you guys can see.
Going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys. Bok the sea ready to make adjustments.
Okay, I do not like how I look. I like the original look much better, so I'm gonna rechange it back to what it was.
Going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
So every single time we want to meet up with Box that he can alter our garments is gonna be somewhere around here. Alright, let's talk to Melina, because apparently she wants us to talk to her. So I'm just gonna do the sorting of the chest so that I can bring back our Bloodhound's Fang. There it is. I'm gonna bring it back into my rotation. Right, let's talk to Melina.
Your seamster, Bok. He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him? When you can. I'm sure he would be much contented.
Okay, so apparently Melina wants us to be talking to Bok whenever we can. Let's see what else can happen if we talk to him.
Bok the seams ready to make adjustments.
There's literally nothing else. So, thanks for that, Melina. Anyway, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. So I shall be leaving this wonderful episode of ours at this point. I do not have enough to upgrade, but eventually we shall, as we move on the stretch run, to put everything to level 30 on strength. So, with that being said, stay safe, be smart, be kind. Tell someone love them today. Catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
Hey!
Me.